Hello, welcome to Đồng Nai Radio and Television Station. Here comes the news today. Economic growth can reach 7.5% in the period of 2020-2030. Many economic experts have set out key growth scenarios of Vietnam's economy in the coming period, with many promising prospects and challenges as well. Experts said that Vietnam's economic growth by 2030 can reach a minimum of 7.5% per year. Production, business, and import-export activities continue to grow. This will also become an attractive market to call for investment in such areas as consumer services, retail distribution, tourism and entertainment, supporter production networks, infrastructure and real estate, traditional export sectors like textile, footwear and agricultural products, and especially emerging economic sectors such as green economy and digital economy. Attracting foreign investment is forecast to grow along with the development of retail, which will promote the development of modern logistic infrastructure to grow about 20% per year over the next 5 years. However, there will be challenges that are the cost to address the areas of lack of competitiveness, compliance costs for businesses and the government. In addition, Vietnam's economy is still very vulnerable to macroeconomic instability in the context of global instability, such as trade wars or commodity prices. If one knows how to seize opportunities, continually innovate, and effectively manage risk, he will easily turn challenges into opportunities for development. On November 6th, Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee Cao Tiến Dũng had a meeting with Tân Phú District about the socio-economic situation of the 10 months of 2019 and directions and tasks for the last 2 months of the year. Attending the meeting were leaders of departments and branches of the province. After reporting to the chairman of the Provincial People's Committee on the socio-economic situation in the district in the past 10 months, the chairman of the People's Committee of Tân Phú District, Võ Tuấn Dũng, suggested the province be interested in investing in a number of construction-related projects, transport infrastructure and irrigation works, and spiritual cultural works in the area. Noting the recommendation of the district's People's Committee, Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee Cao Tiến Dũng asked the provincial departments and agencies to pay attention and support the localities to review the procedures and legal basis for the projects during the construction process, creating favorable conditions for Tân Phú to develop quickly and sustainably. The chairman of the Provincial People's Committee also suggested that the district should have a long-term strategy when developing transport development plans, cultural and spiritual works, commensurate with the actual needs of the localities. The provincial leader emphasized that Tân Phú is a district with many advantages of rivers, lakes, and forests, but has not yet taken full advantage of. In the near future, the district needs to adjust the plans accordingly and at the same time review the projects in accordance with the planning to have a written proposal to the Provincial People's Committee to consider each specific case. In particular, the district also needs to promote the development of ecotourism, focusing on directing and mobilizing people to participate in health insurance, contributing to increasing the percentage of households participating in provincial health insurance. In the morning of November 7th, Iran has started the process of injecting uranium gas into centrifuges at its underground Fordo facility, officially resuming uranium enrichment. Tasnim news agency has confirmed this information from the Iranian Nuclear Energy Organization, AEOI. AEOI stated, after all the successful preparations, uranium pumping into 1044 centrifuges began today at Fordo plants under the supervision of United Nations inspectors. According to AEOI spokesman Basu Kamavandi. The process will take a few hours to stabilize and are expected November 9th when inspectors of the International Atomic Energy Organization visit the area again. Uranium enrichment will reach 4.5%. Earlier, AEOI also announced that uranium enrichment activity was resumed from midnight November the 6th local time. Under an agreement reached with the 2015 powers, Iran agreed to turn the Fordo facility into a center for nuclear physics and technology, while 1044 centrifuges would be used for other purposes, not for enriching uranium. However, U.S. moves such as withdrawing from the agreement and imposing sanctions back to Tehran have led to the scenario that the country gradually narrowing those commitments. The campaign for the December 12th general election has officially begun in the context of the delayed Brexit process, covering all areas of economic, political, and social life in England. Speaking outside the Prime Minister's residence on Downing Street, British Prime Minister Boris Johnson launched a preemptive strike when accusing the opposition of stopping Brexit. He urged voters to vote in favour of the Conservatives and allow Brexit to happen. Otherwise, face a horrific agenda next year with 2 referendums, one on Scotland and the other on Brexit, if Mr. Jeremy Corbyn's Labour is elected. The upcoming election is considered a test of the people's confidence level with Mr. Johnson after he took office as Prime Minister in July. Thanks to a vote within the ruling party, the Conservatives are still leading the polls. That's all for the news today. Thank you for joining us and goodbye.